Hi, this is Aman. Have you wondered that some people at some category or in some field they are extraordinary, and we all know that why they are. There may be 100 factors about this perfection achievement. There are many steps, of course, there is no doubt about it. But when I look back to myself, and I always exposed this question. I always ask this question in my head thousand times that why some people are doing extraordinary in their field and the other people are not. Then I'm trying to figure out what contributes to the extraordinary things that human can achieve and what are the things that human are doing that's why they are not achieving that thing. I have been asking this question very regularly, but I could not find the answer. Of course, right now the electricity went off, so right now I'm recording. I will continue it no matter, it does not matter the electricity will come or not, but I will record regularly because my purpose is not to show you my face, but purpose is to just speak in English. That's why I'm speaking. Now let's come back to the topic. And when I was thinking about this topic, I do not have still answer to that question, and think nobody can have answer this question because this question has many flawed. But I think this question worth to ask me because I want to achieve same kind of extraordinary things that I want to do in my field, and still I'm not able to do. The reason that I found was not something, of course there are many factors that contributing to a personal milestone, because like many things that determine how a person achieve things in a straight way and another person is not able to achieve. But one thing that I found very curiously is that how much time you are giving to that activity or the purpose or the activity or the subject that you are trying to be master. Let's talk about in my perspective specifically. I'll take it because I'm a student, so I can tell you about my subject wise. Well, when I was class ninth, at that point of time my English was the big weakest subject, because at that point of time I always studied in the medium, so my English was nowhere in the ground and I was not able to read simple English at that point of time. And in till the 12th class, when I passed 12th class, I was able to read, but I was not able to good at English, not in grammar, not in the comprehension, not any part of it. And when I passed out from 12th, then I got into admission into college. Then after that I have decided that I will work on my English. I will work on my every part of English, like spoken English, grammar English, writing English, and the of course grammatical and the comprehension part. I have worked very well and I have prepared for some exams. So if you are preparing like the many exams like the CAT banking, then you have a thoroughly understanding about this language. So I have worked on from the last 3 or 4 years. I'm continuously trying to figure out what will work for me in order to achieve the English fluency that I want to for myself. And that's why I've been giving 4 or 5 hours regularly from many years to this English. Even though in a day I may not study quant, I may not study reasoning, I may not study other parts, but English is the only subject that I study no matter much how much difficult problem I'm facing right now. I do not know how I started it, but my purpose was just to become extraordinary in English. I have started this journey 3 or 4 years ago. I'm not perfect in this English, but I'm continuous doing right now, and I'm giving rigorously 3 or 4 hour a day daily basis this subject from the last 3 or the 4 years. I mean, I can I'm not sure about the three last year. Of course, when I passed out from the tail, then I decided now it's time for me to become expert in English. When I say expert, it simply means I can speak English very well. I'm good at grammar. I can comprehend very well. I can write it very well. So this is the perfection for me. And that point I've decided. Then I started suddenly watching. From the last 1 years, I've been doing rigorously practice about for all of the 4 or 5 areas: comprehension, vocab, grammar, English speaking, and writing. These areas I'm regularly trying to practice each and every day. I practice, and now I'm realizing that it is not just about to become extraordinary at anything that you are. It is the question of how much time you are spending with that thing that you want in my life. And that's why I would say that, because I'm giving 3 or 4 hours on the daily basis from the last 1 year, then I'm came to realize that it is just the question of how much time you are giving to that activity. Of course, there are many factors that influence this kind of progress. There is no doubt about it. But I'm trying to say is that what can we do more is that practice more and more that thing, spend more time with that thing, and ultimately with your efforts, learning failing, and the ultimate result that you will get is obviously gonna good. I'm not saying that you will be top at that at that field topic moment or the subject, but I'm certain sure that you will be reached at a position where you will be admired at good. You are well known in that field. So I'm trying to make here point is that if we are not getting what we want, then it is the just question of how much time I am spending with that thing that I want. It is the just question of how much time you are giving to that activity. So I think this question worth is asking, because it does not matter how what you want in your life. It is the only question that thing determine that what you want. It's about just how much time you are spending with quality time. I'm not saying just you are spending quality time, and the how much effort you are making to trying to these things. Because when you make effort, then of course you are gonna do more and more things that as possible as you can. The more you will try, the more you time to contribute to that thing, and the more you will able to become good at that thing. So this I realized on my basis. It is not something that I searched on internet and then I'm speaking right now. It is just my experience. It's just my observation that I have observed in my life, and that's why I'm sharing with you. I'm not sure why people achieve extraordinary success, but I believe this part, how much time you are spending with that thing, is common in each and every field, no matter how big goal your is and how much effort you are putting in that thing. Still, the electricity didn't come, and I'm continuously recording this. Today you may not able to see my face, but I'm sure that what I'm trying to hear is that of course you can interpret that thing. I'm just asking, and the whole point of this video is simply how much time you are spending with that thing that you want to achieve. It's just the question of how much time. So thank you, and so thank you for listening.